Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my magical story world. Today, for It's a Kind of Magic Anthology, I'm going to share with you a snippet of 1, 2, 3 magical stories. They involve a cabbage and a girl called Tilly. They involve koalas and a girl called Sia, and some magical stones. And another one is about a mermaid and a nasty creature in the sea. Let's start with Tilly and Cabbage. Cabbage froze. Footsteps crunched closer and closer. Cabbage leaves quivered as small hands grabbed and pulled. Got you. My granny says our cabbage has magic inside, said Tilly. Today, I'm going to find out. And Tilly thought the cabbage winked. But that wasn't possible. Or was it? She tucked the cabbage under her arm and set off over the paddocks and up the hill and down to the creek. And Coco, the dog, faithfully trotted behind. Once they were there at the creek, they sat on a grassy bank, and a slight breeze blew small midges darted about. Listen carefully, said Cabbage. To what? Asked Tilly. Show me how to find magic, Cabbage. What sort of magic? The everyday kind of magic, said Tilly. What do you think that is? Tilly scrunched her eyes, closed to think. The things that make me smile inside like a rainbow. Clouds rolled and raced across the vast sky as birds chirped and eucalyptus scent filled the air. Cabbage hoped Tilly would look up. But she didn't. She was too busy dreaming about rainbows. I'm going to stop there. And if you want to find out how Tilly discovers magic with Cabbage, go a little further into Storyland and read the story for yourself. I wonder where we're going to go next. What am I going to choose? I think we'll go with, do you know which one I've chosen? The next one I've chosen to share just a wee little bit is a magical mermaid. One day, my boat sprang a leak. I found myself upon a deserted island. I sat alone under a palm tree, da-da-da-da-da, with only the waves for company. I was pondering about what to do when a small, sweet voice whispered from the sea, "Please help me." I rubbed my eyes. The voice belonged to a mermaid. She sat upon a rock, beckoning me. I blinked, but she didn't go away. Instead, she told me about a magical undersea garden with an empty throne. Each day, the shimmering sunlight danced under the waves like a chandelier, she said. I pictured the scene and thought it was beautiful. I wished I could see it. That was the way it had always been, she continued. But then many hungry thorns appeared and the undersea music ceased, plunging the dark garden into darkness. Oh dear, I thought, this sounded terrible. How can I help? The mermaid said, I need a snail. I wondered why. What has a snail got to do with hungry thorns? And how could thorns affect music? I had no idea, but I did my best. I picked up a stick and drew a heart in the sand. Your snail is inside this heart, I told her. The mermaid cocked her head and smiled. She gestured with a grateful hand as if she was summoning something from the sand. My drawing disappeared. If you'd like to dive into this undersea world, you'll have to dive into the anthology and find this story. Let's go to story number 3. Whoops-a-daisy. I hope, whoops-a-daisy, it is about a koala. Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. No, you're not. Uh-oh, what have I done? Here we are. Sia and the Koala Warriors. Are you a warrior? Do you know what a warrior is? Sia loved collecting rocks of all different kinds of colours and shapes. She loved koalas too. They were shaped like some of her rocks, curved and cosy. As her rock collection grew, so did her imagination and her koala dreams. Sia held a rock and closed her eyes, waiting. She blinked her eyes open, and in the flash of light, she saw a koala appear. Inside her rock, she saw a koala. Fly. Koalas don't fly. The thought persisted, so she opened her bedroom window and threw the koala rock high into the air. It sailed out and up, and all the colours of the rainbow sparkled in its wake. She raced outside to the huge gum tree where the rock had landed. It wasn't there, but when Sia peered up high into the tree, she saw a koala munching gum leaves. Oh, she loved koalas. Maybe the stone was magic, and maybe this was what it wanted to show her. She climbed higher and higher until she sat beside the koala on a branch. The koala munched on. She smiled at it and then peered out at the surrounding countryside. Koala, what are you trying to tell me? The koala seemed to be gazing to a far-away place in the horizon as its jaws moved rhythmically, releasing the sharp and homely smell of eucalyptus. Sia thought about gum trees as she looked out upon many paddocks without a single tree other than one in which they sat. How far did you go to find another tree? She asked. The koala kept on munching. If you'd like to find out how Sia and her friends help save the koalas, you'll need to dive into the story. Thank you for visiting my magical worlds, and all magical worlds are stupendous and take you to the best places. Thank you. Bye.